If your GPS tells you to turn into a street that was torn down 10 years ago, keep driving, because I've followed the blue line. And now, no matter where I go, my phone says I'm still 0.2 miles away from something that won't let me leave. The setup: this happened last October in Detroit. I was working the late shift for a grocery delivery app. The city was quiet, soaked in that heavy autumn rain that makes everything look like a smudge. Around midnight, a high priority order popped up. The pay was a flat $100 just to deliver a single bag of unspecified items. The drop-off was in a district called Old Millers Grove. The thing is, Millers Grove doesn't exist anymore. It was leveled for a highway project that never happened. It's just miles of fenced-off dirt and rusted rebar. The anomaly: I reached the perimeter fence, expecting the app to glitch or tell me I'd arrived. Instead, the map on my screen shifted. It didn't show the empty lot I was looking at. It showed streets, houses, detailed 3D renderings of a neighborhood that hadn't been there since I was a kid. Then, the car's proximity sensors started going off. Beep. Beep. There was nothing in front of me but a chain link fence, but the dashboard screen showed a pedestrian crossing the road. I looked up. The street was empty. I looked back at the screen. The digital figure stopped right in front of my car and turned to look at the camera. It didn't have a face, just a cluster of pixelated noise where its head should be. The encounter: I tried to put the car in reverse, but the gear shift wouldn't budge. My phone chimed. Customer is approaching. I looked at the passenger window. The glass started to fog up from the outside, as if someone was standing right there, breathing on it. A handprint appeared on the mist. It was small, like a child's, but the fingers were too long, reaching almost to the bottom of the glass. I didn't hear a knock. I heard a notification. A text-to-speech voice from the app said, "I forgot my keys. Can you let me in?" The locks on my doors clicked open. I didn't touch them. I scrambled to pull them shut, but the back seat door swung wide. I watched the seat cushion compress, exactly as if someone had just sat down. The car smelled like old, wet wallpaper and copper. "Proceed to the next stop," the app whispered. I wasn't driving anymore. The steering wheel spun under its own power. On my phone, the map showed we were driving through a neighborhood of beautiful Victorian houses, but outside my window, it was just a dark, empty wasteland of Millers Grove. I looked in the rearview mirror. I didn't see a person. I saw a glitch in the reflection, a shimmering, jagged hole in the air where the passenger should be. Every time we passed a digital streetlight on the map, the hole would glow a sickening neon blue. The twist: we stopped at a dead end. The app said, "Delivery complete." The thing in the back seat didn't get out. Instead, my phone screen started scrolling through my own photos. It was moving fast, years of my life flying by, until it stopped on a picture of me from that night. In the photo, which I hadn't taken, I was sitting in the driver's seat, but my face was replaced by that same pixelated noise. The voice came through the car speakers again, but it wasn't the app anymore. It was my voice. It said, "Thanks for the ride. You can go now. I'll take it from here." The escape: I didn't wait. I threw myself out of the moving car and tumbled into the mud. I ran until my lungs burned, never looking back at the headlights of my own SUV. I found a gas station 2 miles away and called a friend. When we went back the next morning with the police, my car was sitting in the middle of the empty lot, right where the fence had been cut open. The interior was pristine. No handprints, no smell, but my phone ... I can't turn it off. Every time the screen lights up, it shows the map of Millers Grove, and there's a little driver icon moving slowly toward my current location. It's always 0.2 miles away, and no matter how fast I run, the distance never changes.